I'm not buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything. Okay? I'm not providing anything but the body. And I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that. And then also, so I'm going to say this since no other parent is saying it. And I'm definitely qualified because I have 5 children. I have 2 sets of twins and a teenager. I'm a parent who does not buy school supplies.
The reason nobody's saying it is because the rest of us are buying our kids school supplies. And apparently we're buying your kids school supplies too. Like, are we still debating this? It's 2025. I thought we were all in agreement that if these people are going to be watching our kids for 8 hours a day, we're going to buy them whatever they need. If my daughter's teacher needs gas money to get to the school so that she can teach my daughter, baby, meet me at the gas station and I will fill your car up. That's how much I don't play about these teachers and what they do for us and for our children. Like, not having the money to buy the extra school supplies, that's one thing. But just being on here to complain just to complain. Okay, look, I complain. When I'm in Target putting all the stuff in my car, I'm complaining as I'm doing it. But I'm doing it. Complaining just makes me feel better in the moment. But I 1000% understand why they need what they need. Our children getting the most out of their education, it starts with us supporting the educator. So to all the teachers out there, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you, and may God bless you with a room full of parents who buy the damn school supplies.
My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single kid in the classroom of 20 bring 4 boxes of Kleenexes on top of the Lysol spray and wipes.
Ain't no way we on this app arguing about some fucking school supplies. Now this whole summer y'all been singing that Lotto song, Brokey, and now all of a sudden 4 Kleenex boxes, a pack of pens, a pack of pencils is a problem. And let's not forget when y'all had that Don Julio bottles on y'all head. Talking about some Don. Should have been buying some Don dish soap for your kids. And then y'all like, well, they want 4 packs of pens. And I'm just gonna buy 1 pack for my son and my daughter because these teachers, they keeping the pens, they keeping the extra supplies. They're teachers. What the fuck are they supposed to do with the supplies? What do y'all think they're doing with these supplies? They're taking it home, running a sweatshop, selling these pens out their back door? I can already see it. These parent-teacher conferences finna be crazy this year.
That's if they even show up, because unless somebody's tossing free bundles and wigs at their heads, good luck getting any parental participation. Yeah, it's that time of year again, after hot girl summer, blowing thousands on weave, vacations, hookah, concerts, and dinners. They're settling all over social media, complaining about a school supply list. Mad at teachers for asking for, quote, too much. Talking about my son don't need no tissue or disinfectant spray. Like, girl, quit playing. Your crumb snatcher sons and daughters absolutely need the tissue and the Lysol. Complaining about a box of crayons and markers when you have no issue dropping money on eyelashes and baby hairs? That's crazy work. It's giving broke with priorities completely out of order. If you can't afford school supplies, like the first lady in that clip, why are you even laid up having kids anyway? I don't get it. It's always the brokest ones who don't have no money and can't even take care of themselves stay pushing out babies from men they claim they don't want or who clearly don't want them. Then on top of that, they have the nerve to blame the teacher, like the teacher made the baby. Let's be real. If the pandemic taught us anything, it's that these flamingos hate their own kids. Don't let them fool you. They were losing their minds when forced to be a real active parent when all the schools shut down. Don't think we forgot. So y'all better stop playing with these teachers before they all quit and leave you at home to raise your own bad behind bastards.
What the make you think your kid don't use the tissues at school? Like, that don't make sense. Y'all on here complaining about school supplies. Oh, my son don't need wipes, and why am I buying markers for the... They need them. What the you go send them up to school without all that? Y'all always complain. Listen, I'm gonna get on here complaining, but y'all complaining about the wrong bro. Send your kids to fucking school so they can fucking learn something. That's y'all problem. How the fuck is you complaining about fucking tissue, bro? Bro, y'all is out here buying cut waters every fucking weekend. Them is $13 for a pack of 4. What the?
You just are complaining about having to buy school supplies for the kids that you decided to have? Cheap. You just are cheap. You would have thought the supplies was like 50 bands or something. Mind you, just stay high. Stay with some Julio. Yeah, buy the school supplies and stop being a bum ass. And when there's no more fucking teachers left in the world because y'all keep fucking bullying these teachers over some fucking school supplies you had to buy for somebody else's kids to share, make sure your ass hop in front of that fucking classroom and you teach your own kids your fucking self, because it's about to be no more teachers left in this classroom thanks to y'all fucking selfish ass parents. Y'all so fucking quick to share men, but y'all can't share school supplies with other kids. That school supply list max costs about $25. A lot of kids and parents can't afford to buy their children school supplies.
Nah, that's a personal problem. Every child should be sent to school with their supplies. It should be a requirement, including the supplies that they all stash together and they all use out the same pot. They all have to contribute. Listen, first of all, your kids are in public school anyway, so you didn't even have to pay for them to be there. All the taxpayers in the community are the ones contributing to your children's education already. Yeah, the whole community, specifically the property owners, they're the ones contributing to your child's education. While you're not even paying property taxes, you're getting child rebates or refund checks and won't even invest that child tax credit back into your own children. Instead, you're using it on nonsense and stuff for yourself that you don't even need and can't even afford. So no, I don't want to hear it. If you can afford weave, nails, and alcohol, you can afford to buy pencils, pens, and crayons. Nah, don't nobody want to hear that.
And y'all wonder why teachers are fucking quitting? Y'all realize that a lot of teachers want to quit every single day, but the only reason why they don't quit is because they actually give a fuck about our kids. Teachers already don't get paid shit to begin with. I don't buy school supplies to share with other kids. Do you hear how stupid and fucking selfish y'all sound? These are children. It's a fucking box of pencils that may cost you at max $1.50 at Walmart. A teacher's budget is crazy. A lot of that they have to pay for out their fucking pocket. So if you have to buy an extra sanitizer for the class, who the cares? I have watched parents in classrooms cuss a fucking teacher out, all because the fucking teacher asked their child to put their cell phone away in class. Oh, I bought my child's cell phone. They could be on it. What? You couldn't pay me to be a teacher. There is no amount of money in the world that you can pay me to be a motherfucking teacher these days. Fuck all that.
Right, it's a thankless job. Not only do we have to put up with the kids not being raised right at home and have to manage all that chaos 30 times over, but you also have to deal with their parents. And let me tell you, the parents are the worst, because all the problems you see in those kids, that's where they got it from.
If these teachers decide to say f this and f y'all kids, a lot of y'all gonna be in motherfucking trouble. For somebody that's gonna have my kid, which is like a second parent, because I'm not there, almost 7-8 hours out the motherfucking day, girl, you can get whatever, he or she, you can get whatever you want from me. You bitches is complaining about supporting these teachers because of the list they send home, but you gonna go over there and support that same sorry ass nigga that ain't did shit for you all year, but lay up in your shit, eat your food, dry your car, tear up your motherfucking car, don't put no gas in your car, have riding around in your car, had his friends ride around in your car, he made no money in your car. Y'all up here complaining about motherfucking school supplies. Like, you gotta get a grip. The same motherfucking village that y'all sit up here and complain that y'all don't have, when it's time to pitch in, it's a motherfucking problem.
That's because all they want to do is take, which is exactly why you can't build anything with them. They only take and destroy. Super selfish and irresponsible to the core. If they were actually doing what they were supposed to do for their own child, they wouldn't even be online complaining and begging for a village to raise the kid they laid down and made in the first place.
And all this woofing and huffing and motherfucking puffing about school supplies. Homeschool them then. Teach them at home. I guarantee you gonna wish you would have bought them 4 boxes of Kleenex. 4 fucking bottles of hand sanitizer. Y'all got me upset.
You know, you can always tell when it's back to school time here in the United States because you get a certain type of parent that comes on the internet to complain about their child's school supply list. So I see why there is a teacher shortage, because if what I'm seeing on this app is the same parent that shows up to the school, I can only imagine the behavior your children exhibit at school.
Exactly. We all know where they get the bad, disrespectful behavior from.
Getting on this app trying to shame a underpaid teacher for a school supply list that she deems necessary in order for her to successfully educate your children is crazy. Mind you, y'all probably some of the same parents that will go buy your children $300 pair of sneakers and a $200 backpack, and they're illiterate. Will wear those same $300 sneakers to a free school supply giveaway, taking away from a child who really is in need, but yet has the audacity to get on the internet and complain about a school supply list, and your children are illiterate. I see why teachers are leaving the schoolroom to protect their peace and sometimes their lives, because some of you parents and your children are very violent and disrespectful. Couldn't be me. So to the teachers going into the 2025-2026 school year, God bless you and good luck.
I am genuinely confused. Matter of fact, I am mind blown around this whole topic around school supplies. When did school supplies become an issue? Because did y'all parents not send y'all to school with school supplies? Like, I thought that was just like kind of like what you did as a parent. You sent your kid to school with a pack of pencils, paper, and folder. Like, I'm confused. And it's been like that ever since, at least since I was a kid. My mom always sent me to school with school supplies. Other kids that I went to school with, they came to school. Like, I am confused. Where did we stray? So I've heard a couple different videos about the topic, and I've heard the side of, I don't want to buy school supplies for the other children. I just want to buy school supplies for my child to use, right? It's not my duty to make sure that other kids have what they need or the classroom has what it needs. So there's that side. And then there's, I heard this lady say that she ain't buying jack for her kids, no school supplies. But I guarantee you she's sending her kid back to school with some $100 plus shoes, probably a couple pair. But school supplies is where you draw the line. Like, come on. She's not sending them to school with no school supplies, which is kind of crazy to me. It ain't kind of. That's wild. That is wild as fuck. You got parent over here that's saying, I'm not buying for the classroom. I want to buy for my kid and my kid only. And then you have this parent over here that's saying, well, I'm not buying my kid nothing, let alone somebody else's kid. I'm sending my kid to school with nothing. So who's going to make sure that this kid right here has what it needs in school to succeed? If this parent is like, that's not my problem, and this parent is like, that's not my problem, then who does that fall on? It falls on the school or the teacher, the underpaid teacher. But you know what? Thank God there are parents like me who send their kids to school with extra packs of pencils and extra packs of paper, extra folders, extra erasers. Because if not, this kid over here would not have what it needs to succeed. Think about it. There are 20 to 25 kids in each classroom, right? On average, right? At least in my daughter's school, 20 to 25 kids in each classroom, maybe more in some areas. If every parent spent an extra $1 and bought another pack of pencils, right? Or, you know, a few extra packs of erasers that are like 50 cents. Nobody is saying you got to spend this excessive amount of money. So that the kid over here with the parent that's saying, I'm not buying my kid any school supplies, or the parent who cannot afford any, let's remember that. The parent that cannot afford any, that child can have what it needs to succeed. You guys got to think that our children are our future. If they're not succeeding now or not set up for success, this might impact us way down the line. So you got to see the bigger picture. Like, y'all got to stop. Oh my God. Like, I just cannot believe that this is a trending topic right now. School supplies, y'all. This is crazy. And this whole talk about buying more supplies to help the kids in need. No, it's not about helping kids in need. It's about holding parents accountable for taking care of their own children. Period. You're sending your kids to free public school already, and you can't even buy a 50-cent eraser or a pack of $1 pencils? No. This is not about helping kids in need. It's about parents simply not giving a F about their own children. Y'all gotta remember, these are the same people that get those child tax credits every year, tax season. How they don't have no money at all? Because I don't care who you are or what you don't got. You can't tell me you don't have $20 to $25 to make sure your child is equipped with what they need to go to school for the whole school year. Like, cut it out. Y'all spend more money on that on lemon pepper wings. Nah, they ain't fooling me. I don't feel sorry for you. This is not about helping other children. It's about taking care of the ones you got and buying school supplies. That's a part of being a parent. If you didn't want to spend the money to take care of these kids, why are y'all sitting around having them? And then what I don't understand, they'll use those same kids to get resources from the government or child support, tax money, all kinds of money. You'll use those kids to get that money, but won't reinvest any of the money that you get for them into them, which is supposed to be the purpose and the reason for that money in the first place. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to Rob P. I appreciate you, Rob, for all of your support for the channel. You can show your support as well. The link to PayPal is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.